Okay guys, I'm bringing to you today a vintage Kenmore model 1802. If you want to get technical, it's a model 158.18023. So it's an 1802 and like the third manufacturer of it. It's a nice machine. It's serviced, ready to go. Unfortunately, it's got some paint dings along the front. There's some little teeny tiny ones on the deck. I mean, very, very teeny tiny. But right here along the front, in like a 3-inch area, is like where somebody, you hit it with scissors or something. We do not do paint touch-up. It is what it is. It's there. I'm pointing it out, and it'll be shown in the pictures. The 1802 was the top-of-the-line machine in its day, back in the early 70s, 71, 72. This machine cost $300. So, in today's standards, that's $1,000, $2,000, whatever. $300 in 1971 was a hefty chunk of change. Couple, 3 weeks paychecks, So, the cool thing is, it is complete with its accessory tower. And I'm kind of short on space on the film, so, kind of got to throw it in front here. But, I mean, it is literally a tower, and it has different levels. Just happens so on this top level is the monogrammer, complete with the little round discs. And I don't know that it's ever been used because it's still in the plastic. This piece is still in the plastic. I'm not the original owner, so I can't tell you if it was ever used, but it's in the plastic. It comes with 9 discs, the monogrammer foot, and the instructions here, as well as a little template page. On the next level is just a basic level. On this level, it's kind of just a storage tray for odds and ends. I put the buttonhole plate here. It's got the needle threader, your needles, your screwdrivers. This is your chain stitching kit, complete, and it's got 3 feet stored on this level. And actually, it'll have 4 if you want to put your zigzag foot in here. Excuse me. This is the gathering foot. A couple other feet in here. This is your Q foot. This is your stretch foot, and you can tell that because it has a gold shank. Everything else is silver or chrome. This is the gold, so this is your Q or your stretch stitch foot. Another foot here looks like it might be an Overcast foot because it has a metal piece. Not sure because I don't have the manual open in front of me. And I've stuck a pack of needles in there. Next level, all the super high shank feet and attachments. And yes, this is the proprietary Kenmore with the super high shank that only Kenmore had. This level houses all of the attachments. Got different size hemmers. You have an edge stitcher. This is the binder. You got a seam guide. This is your zipper foot. Here's your quilting guide. Here's your awl. This is your adapter that everything attaches to go on the presser foot, to go on the needle bar. This is the adapter that everything attaches to. You got your cutting guide. You've got your straight stitch foot, your satin stitch foot. Here's some more. It looks like Overcast Feet. Like I said, I don't have the manual open in front of me. Let's see if I can see what that is real quick. Okay, this one is the Overcast foot. This one is, I think that's the buttonhole foot. No, applique foot. That's an applique foot. So, all your stuff's there, completely full, complete, with all original attachments, even including the awl. I'm going to go back over here and tell you what this foot is. This foot is the cording foot. That's the cording foot. So there you go. And the bottom and final level are your 30 cams. Both double layer stretch and regular cams. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 per row. There's 30. So, if we stack them back up, I'm going to put the needles down here. I think that'll work better. Stack all the layers back, and you can stack them however they fit. I mean, this might not be the perfect way to put them, and I think they'll fit different ways. But as you can see, the tower is, I mean, it's literally like 8 inches tall, and that houses all your attachments. Now, besides that, it comes with the buttonholer, which attaches external buttonholes, as well as the original accessory cards. All these cards tell you how to use the different feet and attachments that are in the tower. I mean, it literally tells you how to do everything. There's your cording foot, your gathering foot, your zipper foot, your binder, your edge stitcher, it tells you how to take off and put on everything on the holder. There's your hemmers. I mean, it tells you how to use all of the attachments there in that one level. And those all come in the original envelope that came with the machine. And then on top of that is your original manual. Now it's stained and it's not pretty, but it is still bound, spiral bound, and it is complete. So, and it has a little pocket in the center that your accessory cards in the envelope go right down in. Looky there. So your accessory cards are always in with everything else. Boom, there's your manual, and it has a couple extra little things. Now the buttonholer, I'm pretty sure came with it. I need to look because, yes, it shows that is the original buttonholer in the manual. So, I mean, this is a machine, and it's complete as it came from the factory. So if you can get, you know, it's a wonderful find because normally it does not come with all the attachments in the manual and the buttonholer. And it's not that bad. Tabletop ready to go, or you can check my other listings because I usually try to keep a carrying case available as well. I will not ship them together because one or the other, the case or the machine, will be damaged during shipment, so they do ship separately. Okay? So let's go, now that I've rambled and rambled for 20 minutes. Alright, we're going to start with a zigzag. This machine has a 5mm wide zigzag. One of the widest zigzags that I have been able to, you know, that I've experienced. The 1.2 amp motor, of course, it's all metal, and it does have the classic 17-inch square Kenmore bed deck, so it does not fit in a Singer cabinet or carrying case. You have to have a Kenmore. And like I said, that should be offered in the other listings. So, tweak on the tension a little bit. It is double needle capable. Even your stretch stitches can be sewn with a double needle. Alright, we're going to change over to a stretch stitch. See the fabric working up and back. Machine's ready to go. One nice thing about Kenmore's is they have super, super high lift. Let's see if I have my quarters handy here. Normally can get 5 quarters under the foot of a Kenmore. I don't think this will be any different. There's 5, and there's 6. We'll see what can go under. Now this doesn't mean that this is what these machines can sew. It just means that you can lift up the foot far enough that you don't have to struggle to get your project underneath, and it won't snag on the feed dogs or anything. Well, there's 5, and I know I can get that 6th under there because there's so much room. 6 quarters under the foot just for universal measurement. So, I mean, that's, you know, what, 3/4 of an inch. Bobbin winder on the top of this machine. Your cam goes in the door up here. Your feed dog drop is here. This is your stitch selector. This is your stitch length. This is your stitch width. This is your elongator. When you're doing stretch stitches, SML, short, medium, long is how I remember it. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to mean. But if you put it on short, it'll tighten up your stitch. If you stretch it out to long, it'll make your stitch longer when you're doing stretch stitches. And like I said, it is an all metal machine. No plastic parts or gears to be an issue. We're going to go over here and do a straight stitch, and I'm going to put a jeans pocket under here. We're going to go. Did you see it go right over those double seams on the jeans? I mean, literally, it's a pocket sewn, you know, folded in half. So we'll go over that again. Of course, you don't want to go full speed. You're going to break your needle no matter what. But as you can see, it doesn't even hesitate going over a folded up Levi's pocket, which is seams and all. And we'll do that one more time. Up and over. Not even a hiccup. And that is your vintage Kenmore model 1802, complete with accessories, manual, and buttonhole.